Good morning, America Fest. Good morning. My name is Pierre Wilson, and I have the honor of leading a brand new department in Turning Point USA called TPUSA Rise. But before I tell you what Rise is, you deserve to know who I am and where I come from. You see, I didn't always consider myself a conservative. I used to be a crazy lefty. I even marched with BLM. I hear some boos. You can boo that. It's okay. We can boo that. That's fine. The truth is, I believed the lies at one point. I bought into the victimhood mentality. I was taught that America was stacked against me, that success was suspicious because I was black, and that white people were automatically racist. And the truth is, that mindset did not liberate me. It kept me angry, dependent, and stuck. I used to think that it was just politics and political figures who ultimately changed my life, but after years of doing this and reflecting on those moments, I realized that it was nothing short of Christ that changed my life. God Himself. Through faith, through truth tellers who refused to lie to me, I began to see clearly for the first time. I realized I wasn't oppressed. I was actually being manipulated. And once the lies broke, everything for me changed. You see, God used trailblazers, men and women who were willing to take the heat so others could hear the truth. One of those men is someone you're going to hear from next, Brandon Tatum. Love Brandon. You see, Brandon Tatum didn't just speak the truth when it was popular. He spoke it even when it cost him. And I've been riding with him for years, not just on stages, but in real life behind the scenes. You see, years ago, I launched the very first chapter in a movement called Blexit that Brandon co-founded. And it was focused on reaching Black Americans with truth, responsibility, and faith. Since then, I've spent years building leaders, organizing communities, doing the unglamorous but important work behind the scenes across this country, and all that laid the groundwork for what we're launching now. But you see, as I traveled the country and I talked to people, particularly in the Black community, I learned really quickly that one of the biggest issues facing these communities was the attack and the breakdown of the family unit. For me, family means everything. My wife, Lachelle, she is the love of my life and my college sweetheart. I love that woman to death. Cannot tell you guys how much I love that woman. My kids are my greatest responsibility. And if a movement can't strengthen families, I want no part of it. If an ideology attacks fathers, confuses kids, mocks faith, I'll fight against it every single time. With that in mind, that is what makes TPUSA Rise so special. TPUSA Rise exists to strengthen families and reclaim cultures within minority America. Black, Hispanic, Asian, Caribbean, African, you name it, communities that were promised everything by the left but handed excuses instead. Rise is rooted in faith, family, truth, and that ever-important personal responsibility. No grievance politics, no victim worship, and we don't do apology tours. And also, listen, don't worry. This isn't one of those woke minority groups like the BLMs on the left where no one knows what a woman is. Nobody values marriage, and the mission statement changes every election cycle as long as they can buy a new mansion. At Rise, we like families. We know women are women. Kids deserve the right to be kids. It's a wild concept in 2025, I know. Isn't that crazy? And here's something else that matters. You don't have to just be a minority to help reach minority communities. If you believe in faith, freedom, family, truth, and that these communities are worth fighting for, you belong here. This fight is about values, not skin color. So as I close, you should know this. Where the left built dependency, Rise will build leaders. Where the left profits from division, Rise will build unity without compromising our values. While they chase power, Rise will spread the gospel. TPUSA Rise is here, and I want to say this really quickly before I exit the stage. Charlie Kirk believed in me. He believed in me so much. He believed in my team, and he believed that there could be an awakening in minority America. And in honor of Charlie, I want everyone in this room to hear me loud and clear. We are going to go into every minority community across the country that the left has dominated for decades, and we are going to take that ground back. We're going to take it back. Join us today by visiting tpusarise.com. The time to rise is now. God bless Turning Point USA, and God bless the United States of America.